Hey, how are we doing? It's JJ. I know it's a little bit of an odd location, but I'm out here. I've literally I'm doing the last part of a test which you might have already seen on a tactical flashlight. So I've just attached it to a length of paracord and I've thrown it into this fishing pond, and I'm going to see how that kind of copes with that sort of testing. But while I'm out here, I kind of want to show you guys this. So you might have already seen this in a couple of my posts on Facebook or Instagram, and this is the Helicon-tex bushcraft haversack bag, which is an amazing little gift that I got given for Christmas. And I've been out and I've had some wanders over the Christmas period, and I've started using this because as much as I love my fjallraven stubben pack, which obviously you all know that I love that pack and it's always used, and I've got my caramel Sabre SF45 pack and the other Snowpack Bergens. The stubben is my go-to bag for like days out, day walks out, but I wanted something where I was literally just popping out for a couple of hours and needed a small little bag that was just enough to see me out and just carry some fundamental little bits of kit for me to enjoy my walks when I was out. And this is it. This is what I got given. It's an absolutely amazing little pack. Now I've absolutely stuffed it full of gear just so you can actually get an idea of what I'm sort of keeping in it. Now I have walked out here. First of all, we're going to say that it does have this side pouch holder, which as you can see is holding my Holterfor's classic trekking axe, and there's also a couple of mole straps on the side for attachment points and that as well. So we're just going to take that out. Normally I wouldn't carry it externally, that would be in a bigger pack, but I just wanted to show you that you can take an axe sized object and carry it outside. Obviously if you're in your own woodland permission, it's okay to carry it with the axe outside, and that holds that really securely. So we're just going to pop that down. On the other side is another, sorry that strap's in the way, is another pocket which doesn't extend all the way down. This is a secure pocket, and again with the molly strap attachments you can be clipping other things to that, but this holds my Laplander folding saw. Take the strap round the back. There is a pocket on the back with a really good zip, and in there I found myself holding my firebox stove. So that's that. Just close that back up. Let's come back round to the front. Okay, it's got a really nifty little clip fast buckle attachment on there. Just going to pull that up. Okay, and again you've still got little molly strap adjustment points here on the front. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 on there, 5, 6, 7. So there are plenty of attachment points for molly straps and other little bits that you may want to just carry some external parts on there. And then as we go on to the inside of this first pocket, that's where I am carrying my gloves. I've also got attached to a D-ring on a little carabiner my head torch. It's about to go dark in a minute, so just keeping a head torch handy. So in there is a fairly decent sized sort of pocket, okay, which will take, you know, like a buff or another hat or a pair of gloves like you've just seen me holding there. And then I'm just going to take out some bits here just to sort of show you. I may wander off, I may have a little bit of a firebox stove burn up here. It's really wet, it's really damp, I'm near a fishing lake, so I'm just carrying a few pieces of dry kindling. And then in there I've got my pouch for my tactical flashlight, which is in the pond as we speak. Then I've got my little pocket knife, and then I've got my TBS billy canteen. It's another bit of kindling. I've got my kindling pouch to start a fire. I've got a sit pad which now folds out and I can get my knees on that. Save my knees. Awesome. Okay, and then last but not least, there is an internal pocket in here which you can see, yeah, which will hold a fairly decent sized bottle. Now that's a 500 ml bottle, and it's quite tall, and that sits into its own individual compartment in there so that I can have a brew. Okay, and again, that's where it's being held, in there, in its own little pocket. And then on the inside at the front, there is another little pocket that just sits in there with its own zip. We'll just do that up. And then on the back of the inside, there is another D-ring clip on there, and then there is one more internal pocket that we can hold a little book, and this is the classic food for free. What else have I got in there? Pocket bellows, and there's a little EDC multi-tool that I'm just keeping in there. And in fact, what we will actually do is just clip that on there while I remember if that will go on there. In fact, we'll just put it down there for now. So there you go, one big pocket on the front. Okay, the main compartment in there with a zip on the inside of the front and a zip on the inside of the back, a D-ring clip for like your keys that you may want to put in that pocket, the bottle holder in there, absolutely perfect. Now in terms of size, I've emptied this now, and I wouldn't normally carry this, but there's a little tape measure. Wouldn't normally carry one. In terms of its width across, you are looking at about 12 inches. In terms of depth, you are looking at about 9 inches. Absolutely brilliant. This holds enough for a good couple of hours walk out across the fields, in the woods, down by the rivers. And there you go. It's got a handle on the back if you want to carry it like so. The shoulder strap is really comfortable. It's got a good length range of adjustment on there via the clip at the top, so you can shorten it or you can lengthen it. Just pops over the side. It's really quite handy. Sits to the side. It's nice and comfortable. It's made of Cordura, so it's quite abrasion resistant, it's quite durable. There's no real weight to the pack. Helicon-tex, they're a Polish company. Obviously a lot of this stuff's made out in the Far East. But you can take the shoulder part off and then just use it as a little holdall when you're about town or something like that. And then when you've loaded it up and you want to head out to the woods or wherever it is that you go in and you just want to have a wander, you want to spot some wildlife, you're just going to carry a little twig burning stove like my firebox stove out. You load it up, you put the shoulder carry back on. There you go. £45. £45, not bad at all. That is pretty decent for a little pack of that size. I say I've only used it a few times so far. First impressions are £45. Helicon-tex bushcraft haversack bag, perfect for a few hours out of a wander. Can carry pretty much everything you need to do to enjoy a few hours out. Absolutely brilliant. Does come in a couple of different color options. This is the olive with the black on there. You can get it in brown and a couple of other colors as well, but for me personally, I really love this color. First impressions, few outings out on it. It can carry everything that I need. You know, I've got a bottle with water. I've actually got a coffee in that now. I've got a cup to pour that into. I've got my firebox stove. I've got a little knife. I've got a folding saw. I've got an axe. I've got a little book for reference. You know, I've got a little bit of kindling. I've got gloves. I've got a torch. Just everything you need for a few hours out. It really is absolutely brilliant. You know, you could fit something like a DD poncho light stuffed up inside there as well, if you really just wanted to have a bit of waterproof protection for yourself over the top of your gear and your pack. Perfect. There you go. First impressions. That would be £45 well spent for anybody that wants to go out and just have a small, little, nimble, lightweight carry pack. There you go. I'll let you know how we'll get on with this. We'll do a full in-depth analysis of it probably in about a year's time, because this is going to get a lot of use. But there you go. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch up again soon. Bye.